Now, what we're doing here is we're using the emery cloth. This particular emery cloth is a fiberglass wire mesh that we're using to clean the copper fitting. And you can also use a wire brush to clean copper fittings. This is a 3/4 inch copper 90. And we just want to make sure that the inside of the copper fitting is clean. And what you see me doing here is cleaning the edges of the copper fitting. That helps to also make a better weld or solder joint. And here we're applying the flux, which will allow copper pipe and the copper fitting to solder together. What you're looking at here on the floor there is a backflow valve, and what we're showing you there was a 3/4 inch male adapter. So before we put this male adapter and attach it to the backflow adapter, we're going to solder the pipe to the male adapter first. That way when we go to pipe dope the male adapter or put Teflon tape on it, we won't lose our seal reheating it up, and we won't damage the backflow preventer with any heat. And you see here we're cutting the pipe, 3/4 inch pipe with the pipe cutters, and every time I make a turn or two, you see right there I just made a little twist to tighten it down a little more, twist it a little more, until eventually pop, it comes loose. Okay, we'll do this again. Just cut, a couple turns. Turn the handle, tighten down on it, a couple more turns. Take our emery cloth and clean off the end of the copper pipe. Now we'll put our flux on here. It's important that when you do put the flux, there's no such thing as too much flux. You just want to make sure that you put enough. Okay, now we'll take our copper male adapter, put the two pieces together, and any excess flux that's lingering around, we'll just kind of wipe it off with our glove or a rag. And I always do this just so that when I do go to solder, it makes a nice clean joint and you don't have solder running everywhere there's flux. Okay, now we're going to get our solder together. And the particular solder that you want is you want lead-free solder or 95.5. And you noticed I had a hook on the end of the solder That's so that I can reach around the other side of the pipe when I need to. Notice the fire lane that I'm putting on here. The hottest point is right there at the blue tip of it. And you will notice that the solder, just like water, will follow the heat. So we just put the fire where we want the solder to go, and it'll suck the solder right up in there. We don't want the fire on the pipe, we want it on the fitting, so it'll suck the solder right up in there. Now you can see the solder starting to be drawn up into the fitting. A little running down the side. We're just going to kind of wipe that with our glove or a rag if you have one. It's important that we try not to let it get down onto the threads. And what we're doing here is just kind of capping it off a little, giving it a little extra solder just to make sure we have that tight seal. Okay, here we have a 3/4 inch coupling, and you notice there is a brass piece attached to it. So what we're going to do this time, we're going to aim the fire the opposite way of the brass piece so that we don't heat the brass piece up any hotter than we need to. And this is a vertical solder. And once we get the solder to start to take, we'll start wiping the solder up into the joint rather than wiping it away. Okay, now it's sucking the solder up in there. And once we get a good flow, and notice when we get the solder to take, we gradually pull the fire away from the fitting so we don't even overheat it and the solder runs everywhere. Okay, now we've got the solder going up there pretty good. And you see we wipe it up in there with the glove or the rag if you have one. And again, we're just capping it off for a little extra precaution. Coupling is already heated from what we've done below, so it doesn't take long to get the solder to flow this time. Okay, now this is an overhead solder. 3/4 inch coupling and 3/4 inch pipe. And if you could kind of see the reflection of the solder in the pipe, you see that I have a hook on the end of it. And like I said, I always pull it out and put a hook on the end so that we can reach over to the side that we can't see. Now right there you see the solder being sucked around, drawn to the heat. There we hit the other side. And wipe. And we'll just cap it off a little bit again, because when we wipe, we kind of move the pipe a little bit. And this is going to be extra precaution here too, to make sure we have a nice seal. And here again we have another vertical solder joint, vertical to horizontal. And we heat it up and wait for the solder to be drawn in there. And there it goes. Now it's drawn, so we pull back on the fire. Wipe the excess solder so we have a nice clean joint. And you notice we wiped it up into the joint and not away from it. And here we go with the horizontal joint. And here's a vertical to horizontal. I'm sorry, horizontal to vertical. Remember the blue tip of the flame on the fitting itself, the hottest part of the fire. And once we heat this fitting up, the pipe up underneath will be heated also. Now the side is taken. You notice the nice, clean, straight bead that I have around there? That comes from wiping the excess flux off of the pipe. You don't want the flux all over the pipe and all over the fitting, because that solder will follow the flux and make it a nice, messy solder joint if you have flux everywhere. I always put a lot of flux on, but I always wipe the excess off of the fitting and pipe itself so that I get a nice, neat bead around the pipe. And as it gets hot, pull the flame away. When we work with the other side, that'll give us a chance to play with the pipe and move it around to where we want to. Now let's get back to the other side. Now we'll let that cool down, and then we'll add another piece and take a copper hook and pull it up in place. Now we extended the hot over, and we're going to offset it right here. But first, we're going to get a copper hook so that we can secure it to the floor joist. Okay, we've secured it right here, but now that we've secured it at the other end, this end is kind of got a drop in it. So now we want to get another copper hook, pull that end back up. There. Now it's nice and level. Okay, now we've made the offset piece up. We're going to, since it is in a spot where it's kind of hard to brace, so we're going to go back to using our channel lock pliers to egg shape it again, so it'll stay in place. Remember, wipe that access off of that access flux. Now we're going to pinch it again. And we're going to pinch that so that don't happen again. Pinch, kind of turn a little bit so it'll lock in place. And we'll pinch that one. And we'll just kind of roll it right up to the spot where we need it. Right there. Okay, now we've made our offset, we're going to sweat the pipe together. And like we've done before, to keep the wood from getting burned, I'm going to slip something in here, kind of keep the flames off. Now we put a piece of metal in place so that we don't burn any of the wood up here. Always trying to aim the fire in the opposite direction of anything that you might be able to burn or catch on fire, such as the wood here. Now let that sit for a minute, and then we'll solder our other one so we can use that piece of metal to bring it over to this side here. Now we're ready to solder our other 90 in place. Gotta push that up in there, so. Now, this may push it down, but we still have room to push it up because down at this end, we haven't soldered those pipes together yet. And that's the reason I left that unsoldered, to give me the opportunity to make adjustments. Now let's solder this piece up over here. See how the solder is easily sucked in there? It's just following the heat. When you put the heat, that's where the solder will go. Alright, let's let that cool down, and then we'll start back in the middle part. Right here we're going to bring our 1/2-inch water lines to the tub. One will be for the cold, one will be for the hot, and then you see the 2 right there. Those will be for the tub and shower in the basement when we put the bathroom in. But now we have the pipes in place. And the thing about working between the floor joists is that you really don't have anywhere to hang any pipes. So in this case, what we do is we just cut a piece of copper pipe, get a measurement from joist to joist, like so, and that would be 14 1/4. So what we would do is cut that 14 and probably about 5/8, just a little bit more, so that we can wedge it right up in there. Okay. This is the piece that we're going to use to wedge into the floor joist. So what we want to do is smash the end of each end down flat with our hammer. Flip it over. Then we're going to do the other side. Now it's nice and sharp enough to where we can wedge it up into the floor joist. Now we're going to put our pipe up in here. You notice that this doesn't quite fit. It's just exactly what we want, so that we can wedge it and jam it in place so that it won't go anywhere, and at the same time hold our pipes up for us. Now the next trick we're going to do, we're going to solder those pieces in place. So we just put a little flux in this spot here, a little spot here, and we're just going to heat it up and just dab a little solder on it, a little flux on there, and to keep us in place and it won't move on us. Notice, I don't have anything protecting the wood, but I do have the flame going in the other direction so that we don't burn the wood. Now, you can see how tight it is in place now. You can hit it, it's not going anywhere. Okay, now I have the braces down here for the other pipes coming across. Now we're going to solder that in place. I'm not gonna worry about that little paper that burnt off. There's nowhere it can catch. Okay, now we're gonna hit the busy spot back here. Have you noticed that I pulled the solder out and always put a hook on the end of it so that I can reach over and around things with it? Notice again, I'm aiming the fire away from the wood. Notice I use a little extra flux when I get the fittings that I'm not sure about at times. I just put a little more flux on it just to make sure that it's adhesive. Now, we're back here where we started at the water heater, because we're coming back to solder those 90s up there. We didn't solder those right away because we wanted to make sure we had play in the pipe while we worked at the other end of it. And this is right up on the floor joist, so we're going to try to keep from burning up some wood here. Always keeping the fire going the opposite way of anything that's going to burn. Alright, what we have here is a 3/4 inch dielectric union. And before I solder the dielectric union together to the copper pipe, we're going to pipe dope it up and screw it in place, because we're actually going to use the union to hold our copper pipe in place as we solder it. And then once we solder it, we're going to take it back apart. So first, let's get this union on here as tight as we can to the water heater. Okay, now let's come back to the dielectric union. What we're going to do now here is we're going to take a 3/4 inch male adapter, clean it, put it on the end of this 3/4 inch copper pipe. We're going to solder it. And this piece is going to be used for the pressure relief valve on the side of the hot water heater. So now let's clean our pipe with our fiberglass mash. And we're going to use a wire brush this time and clean the inside of the 3/4 inch copper fitting and brush off the top of it. And that is a 3/4 inch wire brush. And now we're going to flux the male adapter and flux the pipe. And again, we're doing this, we're soldering it now before we attach it to the relief valve so that we don't overheat the relief valve and mess up the wash. Okay, we've got the copper pipe and the fitting so that it's off the floor and in a position that we can put our fire on it and solder the pipe. We've got the fitting to the pipe. And again, I will repeat this throughout the video because it's important. Notice the hook that I'm putting on the solder so that I can grab around the back side of it. And I'll probably constantly show you this because I want to make sure that when you start soldering pipes, to make it a little easy for yourself. See how I just got the hook right there? Just reach right around the other side. Keeps you from burning yourself. Okay, now pull the flame off of it. Got a little hot. Okay, now back to the dielectric union. This is the brass part of the dielectric union, which the copper pipe will go into, and we'll fuse the two together with the solder. And just like any other fitting, we clean the brass fitting with the wire brush and clean the tip of it. And of course, flux it. Flux the pipe. And this small piece is what you might call a random piece, just a piece that you grab and just about the size that you feel that you might need. Okay, now you see that I'm putting the union together, but I'm not putting the plastic insert in there because I don't want it to melt. But once we solder this to the brass adapter, we will take it back apart and then we'll put the plastic insert back in there. This is the reason I do it this way, so that we don't burn the plastic insert or melt it. And this way you can see how much easier it is to solder a dielectric union. Because now you have it braced on something where you can get to it easily. And what I usually do is when I do put the flame to it, I try to keep the flame going up. Because we want to try to keep the flame from coming down too far on the nipple where the threads are, so we don't melt all the pipe dope out of it. And keep out a nice tight seal. Okay. There we go. We just wipe it off of there. And remember, all the flux was wiped off from the outside to keep the solder from going everywhere. And that's what keeps us from having a messy solder joint. Instead, we have a nice, neat solder joint. Okay, the pipe has cooled down. You probably can't see it because of the video. We skipped the part of it cooling down. You see now we're putting the plastic insert over it. And here's the other dielectric union. We're going to put the plastic insert over that. And of course, we can't forget our washer. And the purpose of the dielectric union is to isolate the two metals from touching each other. The metal tank of the metal of the tank of the hot water heater and the brass. Because if the two tend to touch, it would cause one of the metals to corrode out faster than the other. And electrolysis will travel through it. And the dielectric union prevents the electrolysis from traveling through the copper and brass pipe. And what we're doing here, this particular home has a lot of pipes that was ran in soft copper, 3/8 copper, which is not standard today. So this is a pretty much older home, and at a time where they didn't have a lot of codes. So what we're going to do here is we're going to adapt to this 3/8 soft copper. We're going to go from 3/4 inch to 3/8. And the water heater itself will be up to code, but the older pipes will be grandfathered in, but eventually in some date or time, hopefully they will bring it up to code and increase the size of the water lines. Here's our adapter that we're going to go from one size of pipe, small pipe, to a larger size, which would be the 3/4 going into the hot water heater. And we're just kind of sizing this up to cut it to fit right up into the reducer. It's always important to remember to clean the pipe, and most importantly, flux. Never forget the flux. If you forget the flux, your solder will not adhesive to the pipe. And remember, the bottom part of the dielectric union, we already soldered it together earlier. So now that we can put it together comfortably, and the only thing we have to worry about now is soldering the adapter. And again, this is a vertical joint. And you see, again, I'm going to mention it again, we have the hook on the end of our solder, so that makes it easy to get to the back side of the fitting without getting burned. Now the solder is flowing, so what we're going to do is start backing up the flame. Do a little wipe and kind of straighten the job up a little bit. Okay, you notice we wiped it up into the joint. And we'll just give it a little heat, a little more. Just kind of give it a little tapping off. And now we're going to solder the 3/4 inch cutoff. Clean it with our wire brush. Flux the brass fitting up. And you'll see when we go to solder the cutoff on here that the flame is going to be aimed away from the handle, because that's where the washer is, and we don't want to take a chance and burn the washer up in there and melt it. And I don't know if you can see it now, but there's an arrow on here. You have to make sure that when you put this cutoff valve on, that the arrow is facing the right way, which it should be facing going into the water heater, which is the inlet of the water. There you go. You can see the arrow right there. And we're going to size this small piece up so that we can cut a piece to fit in there. And before we solder it, we want to just kind of tighten it down and get it set right to where we want it. Okay, now you see we're starting to heat up the cutoff valve, which is the brass part. And notice the flame is facing the opposite way of the washer. And we're not going to keep the flame on here too much because we don't want to overheat this cutoff so we don't melt the washers inside. It'll withstand so much heat, but we don't want to go past the amount of heat that it will handle. Again, you notice the hook that I have on the end of the solder. And we're wiping the solder up into the joint, not away from it. Now that we've removed the P-trap, we're going to melt the existing lead off from the pipe and disconnect it from the wall so that we can reconnect a new piece of pipe. And of course we're doing this by heating up the lead. We don't want to keep the fire constantly and directly on the lead, because if we do, we can end up burning a hole through the pipe itself on the other side of the flange. So, what I like to do is I like to start by heating up the pipe itself, putting as much heat on the pipe as I can. And as you can see now, the lead is slowly melting away. Once it gets to a point, right there. Okay, now that we have that piece out, we're going to take a wire brush or something that we can scrape the existing lead off with once we heat it back up, so we can have a nice clean surface to work with. Okay, now we're heating it back up, as I said. Okay, we're going to keep the flame on it and lightly just knock the melting part of the lead away, so we have a clean surface here to work with. See how it's cleaning up and taking the lead off of there? And what I'm doing here is putting some flux on the surface that we'll be working on, because the flux is going to help adhere the new lead to the flange here. And what we're looking at here is a 1.25" P-trap. Most bath sinks have 1.25", and kitchen sinks usually have 1.5". And what I like to do is kind of lay my material out before I get the job started. And here you can see that I'm scraping off the chrome part of the J-bend so we can get down to the brass, because the brass is where we're going to be able to solder the two pieces together, the lead and the brass pipe itself. And we're just doing this with just a regular file. We're just going to keep filing it down until we get it down to the brass part. You can see the chrome is gone. And now we're going to put flux on this part. And the next step from this is called tinting. And what we do is when we tint it is we heat the pipe up and we just run some solder and just melt the solder right onto that brass part, and it's going to look like it's chrome again also. But that solder is going to make it take to the lead. And since I only have 2 hands, we're going to take the torch and just let it lay on the floor, and a pair of channel lock pliers, and we'll just start heating the pipe up. Okay, now we're starting to melt the solder onto the brass part, so it can flow on there. See how it spreads? And once we get it to where we want it, we're going to just take a rag and just kind of wipe that solder. Just wipe it down, just kind of make it smooth. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and what we're doing here is we're just kind of piecing it together so it'll line up just the way we want it. And also, once it's pieced together, it'll help us hold it in place while we're wiping the new lead on there. Again, some more flux. See, we're fitting it to where it's going to fit just the way we want it. And once we get it in place, we'll start melting the lead bar on there. And the lead that we use on here is called a 60-40 lead. They call it 60-40. So when you're going to do a job like this, go to the supply house, get you some 60-40 lead. Get the big bar. They've got the small bar and a larger bar. Me personally, I like to work with the larger bar, like this one here. .60-40 lead. And just as when we pulled it apart, what I like to do is start by just heating up the pipe itself. I try to keep as much of the flames away from the flange as I can. And just gradually just start kind of feeling your way in there. And when it gets hot enough, you'll see the lead start to melt, as you see it right there. Just kind of melt, just kind of push it up in there. Try to seal all those cracks up in there. And I always like to start at the bottom, because if you start at the top, when you get down to the bottom, you'll remelt what you put in there, because the heat will rise. So just kind of start at the bottom and work your way up slowly to the top. See how I'm constantly just pushing the lead up in there? Just the bar is just melting. It's going to look rough at the beginning, but what we're going to do is, once we get it to where we want it and sealed good enough, we're going to use a rag and kind of smooth it out and push it back in there and just have a nice, clean, smooth joint. So don't worry about what it looks like right now. You noticed I'm putting the flames directly on it and then constantly pulling it away, give it a chance to cool down so that the lead won't run everywhere. Okay. Now we're going to wipe it. And remember, wipe it in to the fitting itself. There you go. Now it looks like a lot more of a smoother look. And one other thing we like to do is just take a normal candle, and if there's any voids anywhere, this candle, the wax from this candle will fill the voids. And usually just use the candle when the of course when the pipe is rather warm. It just melts in there, and any voids that might be in there will seal it up nice and tight, keep it from leaking. Tools and things you will need when soldering copper pipe. First of all, if you're going to do a lot of copper pipe soldering, you're going to need a nice size acetylene tank like this one right here with the gauge. This will be good for soldering pipe. The acetylene will get a lot hotter than the propane tank, the smaller ones that they sell in the store. and it will get the job done a lot faster and neater. And if you don't have any large jobs, you got a small job you want to do, you might want to go out and buy a kit like this for about 20 bucks. This is a propane tank that has all the attachments and the solder and the flux to it. Okay, and you're going to need a pair of channel lock pliers. I use it a lot to crimp my copper fittings, and fiberglass mash so that you can clean the outside of the copper pipe. Flux. This is a no corrode flux. This is the type of flux you want to use to wipe the copper pipe. And solder. Lead-free solder. Make sure that it's lead-free solder because you have water going through it and you don't want any lead content. Okay, and here we have the small mini cutters. This is for the small little areas that you have a hard time getting to. So, and we have the regular size cutters, which will cut up to 1 inch of pipe. And you're going to need a 1/2 inch and 3/4 inch wire brush. This is to clean the inside of the fittings. And when you're wiping lead, a lead arm into a bath sink or anything like that, kitchen sink, this is 60/40 lead bar that's used to rewipe the lead back onto the pipe.